Alright, first up in today's circuit we have a single leg bridge. Now to do this you're going to have to set yourself up so that your upper back is on top of a chair. You want to line the bottoms of your shoulder blades right up with the edge of the chair, and when you drop down they should stay just above the edge, almost kind of hooking on top so that you don't slide off. Once you're in position you're going to have one foot planted right below your knee and your other leg extended out in front of you. Drop your butt down to the floor and then push back up, making sure that you're keeping pressure on your heel and not shifting to the ball of your foot. We're going to do 10 of these on each leg. Okay, so what we have up next is going to be a little bit strange. It's called the towel leg press row. This is going to be an upper body exercise, but you're going to be using your legs a little bit, but they're going to be creating the resistance. Wrap a towel around the bottom of your foot, hold on tight with each hand, and then you're going to press into the towel with your foot and push your leg straight out in front of you, slowly but surely yielding your arms to that resistance. Once you get it fully extended, start to pull it back, and now you're going to have to start to yield with your leg. I'm going to get you to do 10 reps of these guys, but remember it is supposed to be an arm focused exercise, so be sure to switch which leg you're using halfway through, 5 and 5. And it's going to be up to you to be realistic with yourself regarding just how much pressure you're applying with your leg. Alright, that was our pull exercise for the day. Time to move on to our push. Hop up onto your feet and take a step back. Put your hands on the edges of your chair because we're doing dips. Make sure you're keeping your back close to the edge of the chair and not drifting too far forward as you drop down. You want to be moving in a fairly straight line up and down with this one. Hey, quick side note, as I'm sure you noticed, I was doing my dips with my feet up on a bench. That's not something you necessarily have to do, that's just my preference. There's a whole series of difficulty levels that you can try leading up to that. Here's some examples now. Alright, and next up we're moving on to some split squats. Get up onto your feet, stand with the backs of your calves right up against the chair, and then take one big step forward. Then raise a foot, reach back behind you, and rest your toes on top of the seat. Once you're in that position, you're going to drop your rear knee straight down to the floor till it touches ground, then stand back up. Once again, keeping the front foot flat, heel on the floor, don't shift onto the ball of your foot. Alright, and we're going to round off this circuit with some core work. You're going to put your feet up on the chair and your hands on the floor like you're going to do push-ups, but instead you're going to raise one foot at a time and bring that knee forward until it's almost between your wrists. Then put your foot back up on the chair and switch. Making sure that you're also dropping your hips towards the floor as you bring your knee forward and raising them back up as you put your foot back. Then after you've done 5 of those on each side, we're going to do the exact same exercise but just make it a tad more difficult, because instead of bringing your knee straight forward, you're going to bring it diagonally across in front of you and try to touch your opposite elbow with it. If you can't reach all the way, that's fine, that's just where you're aiming.